everybody. I never expected that I would have to come on YouTube and admit these types of things to you guys, but I'm certainly going to try and do my best to hold myself accountable right now. I recently, after 4 days, mind you, didn't even know this video was up, but 4 days ago, New York had posted a video, and he promised he would never do another video on me. He promised it was a one and done situation, is what he called it. And he promised that he would never say my name again, never have my name in his mouth again, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, you're right, New York, on a couple things, okay? Two subjects in particular. I can't grow hair that well here on the right side of my face. And I never thought I was gonna have to admit that in my life. So that's a really big thing for me. I don't even really want to talk about it. I'll probably get emotional and start crying maybe, or something like that. So that's one thing. And another thing, when people are older, the elderly, what happens is they get confused very easily. Something as simple as a phone conversation, they might have to have assistance and guidance with. Things like keeping track of medication, keeping track of how much insulin you've had that day, keeping track of all the 15 to 20 different types of pills that you have to take at certain times for certain reasons during certain levels of reading. If this level's this and your INR's at this, you got to do this for a diabetic, and if your sugar level's this, you got to do this for a diabetic. So it's a task. Once you get up there in age, sometimes something as easy as getting dressed in the morning is difficult. Sometimes something as simple as getting into a vehicle if you want to go somewhere, or being able to walk while you're shopping, being able to make sure your carpets are vacuumed, being able to make sure the tabletops are clean, being able to make sure somebody's up each morning and making a meal, each afternoon making a meal, for dinner making a meal. Things like that get difficult as people age, okay? So that is, I won't go into medical things like the 2 times that cancer was beaten, and I won't go into certain things, but you like to bash me and say, oh, you live at home. This was a choice for me to be here. I can afford whatever I would need to afford to be living by myself, with myself, or my significant other. That would not be an issue. As I've showed you guys before, I make plenty of money, and showed you my eBay stack of thousands. I have several power seller accounts on eBay, and sell a lot elsewhere, mostly on Facebook Marketplace as well. Has been a very big thing. So I was attacked on one more thing, actually. I was attacked about wanting to give away a $100 giveaway to somebody. And in the video I said, hopefully I can hit 1,000 subscribers this week. That's a goal that is somewhat achievable if a video was to take off. That's not some unrealistic goal. If the video was to take off, if enough people shared it, commented on it, things like that, that's a somewhat realistic goal. Now, I've probably been getting more subscribers from your videos than I have from even my own videos, because before I even put that video out, I was gaining subscribers 4 days ago, and I even hit up Lance and said, "Yo, did you mention me in a video today?" I said, because I gained a dozen subs overnight, and I haven't put a video out in days. And he was like, "No, I didn't." Well, that's when you put yours out. So thank you for those dozen subs. And in the past 4 days, I've gained 33 subscribers. Maybe that also had something to do with you. So thank you for that as well. The giveaway will certainly happen. Even if I don't hit the 1,000 mark, I'll finagle a way to make it where somebody who comments will be able to receive the cash giveaway. Everybody does that on YouTube. That's just something people do. You'll see popular YouTubers say, if this video gets 5,000 likes today, we're going to give away this to this person. Or, you know, you'll see Moses the Jeweler, that New York City guy who hangs out with Trax the Jeweler. I seen him just today. If this video gets 15,000 likes, we're going to give this bracelet away for free. And, you know, that's just an incentive. It's called an incentive. It gives something away to somebody, plus it helps the YouTube channel itself. That's just something YouTubers always do to make it seem like that's something I'm doing and it's some horrible thing. Not really sure where you're coming from with that. And the last thing is you're telling me I'm using Lance for views. Call him. You have his number. Talk to him on Facebook. You have his Facebook information. Call him and say, have you or have you not always heard from Tony? I don't want to do any videos with you or any big type of long formatted videos with you until I'm personally monetized and I can say I did that for myself. Ask him if he's even recently in the past week or two hit me up and said, yo, when are we going to do this whole segment thing? I want to do a segment with you once or twice a week and have you on my platform, and we can get this going where we have our own segment. And I've told him, let me get myself monetized. Let me know that I did this for myself first in regards to this YouTube situation. And once I'm monetized, then we can talk about future developments and future collaborations. I've always told him the same thing. If it comes to anything big or some type of, you're saying I want to do a documentary with him, I've never asked him to do that. I've never told him that's something I want to do. But anyways, that's something you had mentioned, which I don't know where you're coming up with that either. And I'm just not too, I wasn't too happy with the video. I think you could have dove a lot deeper. I think you could have found out a lot more fucked up shit. And just to let everybody know, he's upset because I was in the comment section on one of his videos and I said, hey, everybody who you're about to collab with has talked a lot of shit about you. And I have the receipts for all of that shit that they were talking. So go ahead, do your videos with whoever you want, whether it be Lance or Birdman or whoever you want. And once you put those out, I'm going to make you look like a fucking idiot. And I'm going to show everybody these receipts of what those guys really think about you. And I told him he gets the YouTube versions of these people and I get the real life versions of these people. And he didn't like that very much. So I apologize if that hurts your feelings. But you're going to have to do a lot better job than saying, I want to give people money. I want to help my family by staying here. I want to grow hair on the right side of my face. That would be cool if you could send me some, like, I know they have Rogaine for hair. Maybe you could send like a Rogaine for people's face. That'd be cool if you could do that. I don't know. And then I told him that I knew about the bullshit that he was talking about in his description, where it says he was a part of the biggest drug bust. Well, his name was never on any affidavit. He was never arrested in connection to that crime. So I don't see how he was some big part of it. But anyways, I don't know, guys. That's pretty much all I got for you today. Please stay tuned. I don't want to make this go over 10 minutes. I would hate to have New York have to watch 10 whole minutes of me. I'm not going to do that to you, bud. I promise. So, have a good one.